What's going on, guys? MariK here with one of the brand new Paradox Pokemon from Indigo Disc. We've got Gouging Fire, I believe is what it's called. It's the Paradox Entei. This one was not actually explicitly revealed to us like Raging Bolt was. But of course, we knew they wouldn't make two of a trio without making the third. That would just be ridiculous. And I mean, see, I don't. Now get out of selfie mode. Put away the damn selfie stick. This thing looks like a beast. The crown on his head, that giant horn, like that, you're dead. That thing skewers you, you will cease to be. Otherwise, Entei himself, compared to Suicune and Raikou Paradox forms, has remained largely unchanged. The I mean, obviously his claws are bigger. The fur around his head is a little different. He's got these green markings here on his hind legs, and then the smoke cloud is a little longer, a good bit longer. But otherwise, Entei has remained more or less the way his Johto form is, which I like. I actually prefer, and that's why this is my favorite of the three Paradox, and that's why I want to take a minute to really just appreciate it, because I just think he looks really good. We've got our team kind of set up. It's not really like it's dedicated to dealing with this thing, but his stats are ridiculous. We'll go over that kind of after we battle him. We've got three fire types to kind of try and avoid taking some huge damage, and I understand having Magneton out front is going to be it's going to be a little. I wonder if it's possible to do like a surprise encounter. I highly doubt it. Actually, I'm pretty positive you couldn't because it's a static encounter. So let's just go ahead and yeah. See, he just looks like Entei, but like king of the Entei. So our Dinkle barely looks shiny here. So Dinkle's supposed to carry us. This thing is, it's only level 75. Why? I thought it was supposed to be higher level than that. Okay, that's fine though. That actually will make things easier. The only thing is we just have to not kill this thing. Now that I know that it's level 75, that might be a little more difficult to do. We've got him paralyzed though, so that helps out a lot. This is not really the best Umbreon to use for this build. I don't actually know who to use. I'm going to go ahead and send Derp in, and we'll use Hex and see. Kind of get a good gauge for how much damage this thing's going to take. We've got plenty of luxury balls, because I couldn't decide on a good Pokeball for this thing's design, but it just looks so regal that I felt like the black and gold for the luxury ball was just, it was too fitting. Hex should do some good damage since he's paralyzed. That did, hold up. That did some good damage. It did some too much good damage. We do know, however, being Fire Dragon, this thing is not going to, oh, there's his special ability. So Burning Bulwark is basically, protect, but it will burn the Pokemon attacking. So that's another reason why we got fire types. Now, a flamethrower that's resisted times 4. Yeah, so that's good. We got him down in the red. We're dodging Dragon Rush. Fire Dragon is actually a really good typing. Now, granted, anything coupled with Dragon is pretty solid. But Fire Dragon is really good simply because it covers Dragon's weakness as well. It resists. It now nullifies the ice resistance, nullifies the fairy resistance. So all that's left is the dragon resistance. And it being dragon, nullifies water's weakness to fire as well. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. So now we've just got the waiting game of how long will it take, how many Pokeballs are we going to break. Okay. I think with it being level 75, it works out in our favor that it's not as high of a level. Because it means it really can't run through our Pokemon. And with 3 of our Pokemon being fire types, I don't really feel like we have to worry too much. It's not even rolling once, though, which really sucks. We did get the paralysis off turn 1, though, so that really helped out. I would have preferred to put it to sleep, but... I mean, I suppose we could have brought the Dunsparce and I could have yawned it. The problem is sleep just is so finicky because it's not permanent. Whereas obviously paralysis is not going to wear off, and Entei has no way to cure itself of the paralysis. Ah, it rolled once. Ah, it rolled twice. Pretty confident, like 98% confident, I'm going to just rename this thing as just King Entei, or King of Entei. Ah, there's 2 rolls again. Still 2. We can't get that 3rd jiggle yet. And no jiggles that time. So the other issue is when he starts running out of PP for all his moves. That's when we really start having an issue. I mean, because we know Fire Blast only has 5. Dragon Rush has 10, or does it have 20? Oh, that was triple jiggle. Burning Bulwark, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, it's... Protect has like 40. I think. And this being like Protect, it might be very similar. To the point where he just sits there and just starts spamming... Well, not really spamming, I suppose, if that's all he has left. Oh. Oh, there we go. I was about to see if my phone would let me look up how much PP it had. Look at that. That didn't take that long at all. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it rampaging and spouting pillars of flame.